Something is going to be done this afternoon here in the state that we've never seen before in Illinois. A court hearing will be broadcast live. It is the latest hearing in the Drew Peterson case. The former Bolingbrook police sergeant is accused of killing his third wife, Kathleen Savio, in 2004. His lawyers will argue in appellate court against the prosecution's plan to admit hearsay statements at the trial. The use of hearsay evidence became possible after the Illinois legislature passed a new law in 2008, often called Drew's Law. Defense attorneys say none of the hearsay testimony should be allowed while the hearing will be broadcast live. Peterson himself is not going to be in court.
Okay, let's get a better feel for what's going on. We're going to check in now with Steve Greenberg, a member of the Peterson legal team.
Morning, Steve.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hey,
Good.
bring us up to speed. So what can we expect today, and how did this whole live broadcast come about, making history in court?
Well, let's start with the second part, which is the live broadcast. Another station filed a motion. They didn't send it to any of the attorneys, and the appellate court decided to grant it. I think it's an ongoing move towards transparency. They've been putting the oral arguments in the appellate courts on the web for about 2 years now, and the Supreme Court releases video of the argument. I don't know if it's going to be riveting TV because the order says one camera in the back of the courtroom. So probably all you'll see is the judges and my ever-growing bald spot when I'm up there speaking.
Cover that up today, okay, Steve? I mean,
well, what do you think? I mean, do you have any sense of this? Does it help you? Does it hurt you? Does it make a difference?
You know, I thought long and hard about what I would do different because there's cameras in the courtroom, and I've come to the conclusion you can't do anything different. You've got to plug ahead. You've got to ignore the cameras. It really doesn't matter to me what anyone sitting at home thinks of my argument or thinks of our position or thinks of the legal issues. All that matters is the three judges that are sitting on the bench and what they think of it.
Okay, and in the past we have not allowed hearsay to be admitted, but in this case the Illinois legislature passed that law in 2008. Do you think you're going to be able to win this fight over admitting the hearsay evidence?
Well, the law, first of all, this is a state appeal because we won in the trial court and the judge did keep evidence out. So the state has appealed. It's the state that's now asking that things be admitted. And in the height of hypocrisy, they're now asking that the judges ignore Drew's law and instead rule under what's called the common law, which is based on Old English law from medieval times, and find that they should have been able to get in more statements and say, well, we never should have passed this law really in the first place. I don't think that any of the statements should come in. I don't think that you can ever allow in hearsay in a murder case from the murder victim for a lot of different technical reasons, which we probably can't cover in the rest of our time.
Okay. Let's see what happens today. Steve Greenberg, thank you for joining us, part of the Drew Peterson legal team.
Very
weighing
interesting.
in on a really interesting day in Illinois courtrooms.